Hello everyone, welcome to Academic Dream Channel. As you know, Academic Dream Channel is a channel in which we are continuously discussing about different topics, very important subject matter of B.Ed course under NCTE. So, in the continuation of our discussion, today we are going to discuss a very important topic related to method of teaching or related to method papers. As you know, in B.Ed level, we should select or we must select at least two methods paper. For example, generally from our stream, the learners, the trainees usually select social science, history, or social science or any one literature paper like this. From science stream, science subject, any science subject and mathematics like this. So, in those papers, that means in methods paper, in B.Ed level, the student or the trainee must go to nearest schools surrounded to the institution for practice teaching. That means to practice how to teach. There, the learners and the trainees must take a number of classes. There is variation from university to university. At the Guwahati University, in first year, the teachers, the student or the trainees must go for at least for 1 month to different, near school of the institution, and they must practice for 1 month at least two subjects, that means two method paper selected by the trainee. So there are a number of optional method papers are there. These papers should be selected by the trainees according to their interest and suitable to the stream also. From science stream, the learners from science stream usually select mathematics and science, and learners from arts stream select social science, history, or social science and other literature subject. So let us come to the main point. Today our topic is, while the trainees will go to different institutions, different college, different schools for practice teaching, when the B.Ed colleges or institution of teacher education will send the trainees to different school for 1 month practice, the trainees must take at least 20 classes or at least 30 classes as it is recommended by, prescribed by particular university. And not only classes, they must prepare a notebook on lesson plan. That means the trainees must go to the class in school level according to the lesson plan. The aim is to how to take classes according to lesson plan. That means before going to the school, the trainees must know how to prepare lesson plan, how to present in the classroom, that should be practiced in the real life situation in the school level. So, usually the trainees asked in different time. Usually it is a common question for student of B.Ed level, trainees, that how to present a class in the classroom or how will introduce a class in the classroom. So our topic is only on that point. The question is very simple, answer is also very simple. Question is how to present a class in the real life classroom in school level. Answer is you present the class according to the lesson plan. But question and answer, though it is simple, the difficult point is that how you will introduce the class in the classroom of, or how you will introduce a topic in the classroom in school level in real life situation. So now you come to the main point. While you enter to the classroom as a social science teacher, suppose you are social science teacher and I will play the role. So as a social science teacher, after entering to the classroom, I can write, this is suppose blackboard. This part is not our concern matter now. So suppose this part is blackboard. Others, whatever I have written, this is for taking a support for me to prepare this video. So this is a blackboard. After entering to the class, you can write, dear children, I am your social science teacher. Today I will teach a topic from your subject social science. So what is the subject? Subject, you write the subject, you write the term subject, social science. So student also will take out the notebook and they will also write subject social science. Now suppose you know what you will teach today or what you are going to teach in a particular class. Already you have prepared, but you cannot declare it directly. That is technology. That is methodology. That you must know that you can declare the subject, but you cannot declare the topic, what you are going to teach in a particular day immediately after entering the classroom. Now what you should do? You should test the previous knowledge and at the same time you must motivate the student to be ready for the new topic. This is the main point. You must test the previous knowledge of the student and at the same time you must motivate the learners towards the topic you are going to teach in a particular day. So you cannot declare the topic directly. Now how you will motivate and test the previous knowledge? You can apply different ways and means. Suppose you can ask some question which will test the previous knowledge of the student and at the same time that will motivate the learners, that will ensure the involvement of the learners. Or you can take the help of story, or you can take the help of some teaching aids. So in our general classroom, the easiest way to apply in this regard is asking some question. So now I'll ask some question. For example, I'll ask some question. Suppose you are the student, you take it very seriously. As a teacher, I'll ask you some question. So my first question is, who ruled over Assam for long 600 years? What is the question? Who ruled in Assam before independence? Definitely for 600 years. So probably you have understood the answer is Ahom. Maybe for class 8, maybe for class 9, the question is included in social science in 8, 9, 10, in any classes it may be. Next question is my name a very famous army commander of Ahom kingdom. In Ahom kingdom, there were many commanders of army. But who was very famous? That is a general question to the student. So suppose you are the student of class 9. Now my question is, who was the very famous commander of Ahom kingdom? So definitely you will say Lasin Borphukan. Because this type of answers, this type of concept we have heard in different ways, in different situations at home or in school, because it is related to the even in different programs of Assam. So now my next question is, against whom Lasit Borphukan showed heroism, or against whom Lasit Borphukan fought like a hero. So this is the question. Now that is also known to everyone in Assam. It is like our culture that we must know our Assam history. These all are like different stories which we have heard from our grandparents also. So answer is Lasit Borphukan. So after asking these three questions, we will very smoothly say, dear student, you have answered at least three questions today. Who ruled over Assam for 600 years? Then who was the most popular commander of army of Ahom kingdom? Then in which battle Lasit Borphukan showed his heroism? So our topic is very simple today from your social science. In history part, the topic is Lasit Borphukan's heroism. Lasit Borphukan's heroism. 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 So this is our topic. Now, dear student, we will discuss on the topic Lasit Borphukan's heroism. Already you have learned, my dear student, in class 8, in class 7, or in lower classes also, about something about Lasit Borphukan, something about Ahom kingdom. So today in details we will learn why Lasit Borphukan is hero in Assam, why Lasit Borphukan was great commander in army. So our first point of discussion today is background of Lasit Borphukan. Now we will discuss background of Lasit Borphukan. Then next point will be causes of arrival of Ram Singh. Cause of arrival of Ram Singh. Singha. Ram Singha. Ram Singha. So, my topic is how to introduce a lesson. So, dear trainees, now we will come back to the real classroom of school level. You come to the now in B.Ed colleges. What you see that after entering the classroom, we can write the subjects social science. Then we cannot declare the topic in the classroom directly. We must ask some question or do some other way so that we can test the previous knowledge of the student or we can motivate the learners. After motivation and testing the previous knowledge, will declare the topic in this way, very technically, and the name of the topic will come out from the heart and mind and mouth of the student. So, Lasik got considered is the topic. After declaration of the topic, what is the duty of the teacher? He will write the main points of the topic in this way in the blackboard. Background of Lasik Barphukon. That means as a teacher, you must describe from which situation how Lasik Barphukon joined in Ahom Kingdom army, Ahom Kingdom's army, and how he became commander-in-chief. So this is the background. And after describing the point, at least we should ask a question whether the student learned or not, whether the students are following or not. After describing these points, the teacher may ask a question: why, in which situation Lasik Barphukon, or when Lasik Barphukon joined in Ahom army. So in this way, the topic is Lasik Barphukon's heroism. We will get a number of points under this topic. Then cause of arrival of Ram Singha. Ram Singha is the commander of Mughals kingdom. So Ram Singha came to Assam to invade Assam or just to capture Assam under their power, Mughal kingdom. So there are many causes behind the attack of Mughal to Assam, and Ram Singha was the commander-in-chief of Mughal to attack Assam. Now, so what was the causes? What were the causes? That should be described by the teacher one by, and again he should ask a question after discussion of this point, whether the students are following or not. This question is called developing question. So teacher should ask at least one question after teaching each point. So these are the points under the main topics Lasik Barphukon's heroism. So in this way, in teaching social science, it is better not to take the help of book directly line by line. You can describe it orally, you can take the help of teaching aids, and better you must take the help of, you should take the help of the teaching aids. You can apply other technology in teaching the main topic. But in literature subject, you can take the help of textbook also, and it is you should take while you describe a poem or prose like that. So dear trainees, in this way, you will explain all the points under the topic Lasik Barphukon's heroism. So what I have written here in right side, you see, these are the steps of lesson plan, just to show you. Identification of data, general objective, teaching aids, introduction, presentation, and closure. These all are the secondary points of steps of lesson plan. While you go for preparation of lesson plan, identification of data, suppose this is identification of data subject. General objectives, the teacher should know it is not to write in the blackboard. Teaching aids you should apply. But introduction, so this part, how I have asked the question and declared the topic, that is the introduction part. And what is presentation? These all are the presentation. How I asked 3 questions before declaration of the topic, that is up to declaration, that is introduction. Then presentation is these points, explanation of these points, maybe more points. and closure is oral summary of the lesson and providing some homework. And you must maintain time. In introduction, suppose 5 to 10 minutes. In presentation, suppose again 20 to 25 minutes. And in closure, again 5 to 10 minutes as you require. So I think so you have understood better today how to introduce a lesson in the classroom, how to teach in the classroom. In our next video, I will take some related topics. Till then, thank you.